miss, by all means.
Oh yeah, no, she's just gonna she's not gonna throw out numbers. That's your job. But she's gonna I don't think we could part with it for something for less than. It's just gonna look at you supply a number.
Yeah. I think at least 1,100 would do it nicely.
I will take a persuasion.
All right.
With advantage.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
All right, let's go. This is my character's one thing that they're good at.
And he says, alright, 1,100. You've convinced me. It seems interesting enough.
Good,
Okay, we'll get an extra 100 out of it.
Yeah, why not? The next thing is, I noticed that everything here seems to be made out of metal. We've gathered some decent quality metal here, and I don't know that Luthien can bring it up. I think, I don't know if it's going to have to, bring it up or, hold it, but we've got a couple pounds of metal that you might be interested in.
So when you pull up the scrap metal, he's going to take one look at it and just kind of make, a sad face. He's like, that's scrap metal. It's not worth anything.
Okay.
Scrap metal.
Yeah.
Floating city.
It's got...
Yeah, let's buy a floating city.
There's a story here.
He says, yeah, I don't care about that. He says, we don't need metal. He says, I could get fancy metal that does all sorts of stuff you wouldn't believe. And he's like, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. But yeah, that kind of metal is worth nothing.
Next thing is...
Not even if it has historical relevance?
He says, so I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The next thing is we've got this nice block of granite.
And you can see he looks even more disappointed. He's like, a block of stone?
Alright.
You're pulling my leg, right?
Okay, alright. I see where this is going. Alright, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time. We do have, however, a pair of vampire fangs.
He gets very excited. He says, now that is interesting to me, if they are actually from a vampire.
Oh, they definitely were from a vampire. We saw the vampire.
Well,
don't poke yourself with it.
That's a lie.
Yes, we did. We saw the
vampire's gone.
He's the
Somebody's
level 3.
Actually, Nathalie saw a shadow, a shadowed figure run into a building, and then you saw the remains of someone. So that was a lie.
Honestly, it's like he's gonna roll 3.
Oh, Lizardfolk. Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna lie.
Yeah,
I would still take the roll for the lie, please.
Alright, so straight roll deception?
Yes. Alright, so he's gonna say, well, if you say they're from a vampire, I'll inspect them to be sure, but... So he'll take them and start kind of looking at them and says, these probably are from a vampire. I've seen one or two of these before. He says, I'll give you 5,000 for them.
Ooh.
5,000, but like
5,200.
the troll hand, getting this involved a lot of blood, a lot of suffering.
What
died.
What I'm going to tell you is that you can tell he really wants these. He's already giving you a ridiculous price for them.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, that's the vibe I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
He jumped.
So in other words, take the deal.
Alright, we'll take the deal. Thank you very much.
Alright then.
And then, so I'm just going to mark that on the sheet. If I could find where I put the sheet in my 1,000,001 tabs that I don't manage properly.
Well, I can't help you with that.
The pearls?
Yeah, we have a variety of uncut gems. Are you interested in those?
He says, I mean, I could take them off your hands. They have use, I suppose. That's the kind of thing that the people in town would want, even if I'm not that interested in them.
People in town would want them. Interesting. No,
I think he's offering to broker.
Yeah, he's offering to broker. This is an above table thought. If I can get my hands on a jeweler's kit, I can refine those, and we get more for them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because the fact that they're uncut, we're not going to get full value.
Well, we need money to buy a jeweler's kit first.
Yeah, so...
Or
we
take our
got...
chances at the tournament.
Hey, do you have a jeweler's kit here that you can sell?
He says, I don't sell anything. I collect stuff.
Okay.
He says that's why I don't have prices for stuff.
So above table, I think the play here is we just sell those two things. We see if we can get a jeweler's kit, and then if we find that we need more money, if we get the jeweler's kit, we can use the jeweler's kit to refine the jewels. I can try to sell the jewels for more money, and then we use that more money for more stuff. Does that work for people?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so Luthier's going to think about it. Tell you what, how about we go into town, I see if I can't find a jeweler's kit, and maybe I'll have them cut up nicely, that way you'll be able to fetch a higher price.
He says, actually, here, the raw ones are worth more.
The raw ones are worth more, why is that?
He says, I can't speak about that.
Interesting. Okay.
Can't speak about
Honestly, the things you don't say paints an interesting picture.
So, if we had 10 of these uncut pearls, how much?
He says, I give you 200 each.
Based off how he said that, does that look like it? Does that sound like he's trying to pull a fast one on us now?
No, it seems like a pretty reasonable price, especially because he's going to have to arrange the other end of the deal because he has they're no value to him. He's
Right,
basically
and then
help you out because he likes you.
Okay, so 10 pearls for $200 a piece. That's 2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to give him 10 pearls for $200.
All right.
$2,000. There you go.
Yeah. And then Luthien is just going to have one uncut gem just look at it, and she's like, do I want to trade it? Do I want to make you pretty? Do I want to make you pretty later?
I say you make it pretty.
I mean,
Well, you decide that Sif is going to sidle up. She's going to, roll a coin over her knuckles and be like, any chance you have any interest in obscure gold coinage?
He says, I'm not a coin collector. You'd think I would be one based on my interests, but for whatever reason, I have no interest in coins. I don't know why.
You don't know know anybody who is? Don't you collectors all talk to each other?
He says, honestly, I'm the only weirdo collector in this city.
I
I
don't know, does anyone just like gold? Gold is nice.
He says, gold's not that rare. At least not for us.
And then
Usually it's coins, though.
I do have a question for...
Alright, I'll keep my gold.
Luthien is going to ask a question of Rocket, though, to the side.
Yeah?
She's gonna ask Rocket if he could go around the store and see if he recognizes anything here.
Rocket has been doing that this entire time. Has he spotted anything yet?
No.
Sorry.
Okay, no.
It's all so weird. It's all, so tiny.
And then...
How would you be able to fit a knife in order to get it on such small details like that? It's kind of crazy, right?
It is. Maybe it's a nice needle? I don't know. Maybe it's a needle? Really strong needle?
Can you make a needle strong enough to actually dig up wood? That's crazy.
I don't...
But no, I haven't seen anything that I recognize here.
Alright, this is a long shot. In my inventory, way back, there's a 250 gold piece ruby that I have. Originally, the plan is I wanted to cut them up, make jewelry for the party above table, but I don't know if it's worth pawning it. Decisions. We can always come back to the pawn store, right?
Yeah, as long as you're within your 3 days, you can.
Okay. She's just gonna ask how much for this uncut ruby. She's just gonna ask, and you said it's a 250 gold piece ruby.
He says, actually, that we don't have any interest in. Nobody cares about that.
Oh, it's just pearls you care about.
Yep.
Okay.
Pearl's not really.
Okay. So I think we're done our shopping, folks. Unless people have ideas, and I'm going to... I only have one uncut pearl now. But we got money for it. Alright, I think we're good for money.
That's a good start.
Yep. We have a total of $8,100. We will see how far that gets us.
Mhm. And yeah, if some of that is used for getting me a guitar, I will hand you my gold.
Okay. Note to self. Get Sif a guitar. And get mucho brownie points. Let's go.
Anyway,
I
so
might forgive you for that frostbolt.
Frostbolt.
You're gonna enjoy keep bringing
Yep.
that up, aren't you?
Yep,
anyway, so Morgan will kind of usher you guys back out
I'm
into the
not playing
vehicle
the
again.
fuck-up character this time.
So once you're back in the vehicle, Morgan will say, "Okay, where to next then?"
Question. How
Mall.
Mall.
Oh my
Mall.
god.
I guess we're going to the mall.
Where's this mall place again?
like how much does stuff typically cost around here anyway?
She says, "Well, that's impossible to give you a generic answer for all the goods we sell. That's a ridiculous question."
It is
Like
Like a
exactly
fancy
that.
tea
Okay,
or something
maybe
would
it's small.
What
be.
does a standard meal? What does
Yeah, sure.
a nice meal cost?
A really nice meal per person between 20 and 50, depending on how nice you go.
$20 to $50, $50,000.
While they're talking, I'm taking a nap in the back of the truck.
$20 to $50 for a really nice one.
Okay.
Okay.
So we know how to gauge about what the value of money is around here. Okay. That's good.
Yep.
I want to try something food. It all looks so pretty.
Anyway,
Well,
she
first
says
let's go
it
to the
sounds
mall.
like, she says it sounds like you want to do some shopping, so the mall it is. And as you're driving there, she's gonna say, "Look," she's gonna look over the group and she says, I'm not saying I think you're gonna do it, but please don't try to steal anything. I really don't want to have to arrest you."
Best behavior.
Come on now.
And she says, "Good, I'm glad I don't need to worry about it." And then she's gonna drive you to the mall.
Yeah, you hear
Park
that? You hear that, Phantom? No stealing.
Phantom just like sleeping, not giving a shit right now.
Grandpa. Just don't touch anything.
That's mean.
But Grandpa, you're touching the air right now. And the vehicle you're in.
You're touching the vehicle. You're touching yourself. If you're grasping your own hands.
If you want something, ask one of us. We'll make the arrangements.
Alright, so yeah, Morgan brings you to the mall and parks you outside and says, "Alright, well, let's go in. If you tell me what you're looking for, I can probably help you find a place that sells it."
Music shop.
Other than...
You know what would be really, really nice? If we weren't wearing leftover rags. Can we go find some clothes?
I think you just got new clothes.
Yeah, everyone
has we have nice enough traveling clothes, but we do want something nice.
Yeah, so what I will say is everyone but Rocket has more than one set of clothes. Rocket tore his up to make his bag.
I've only got the heavy set of armor.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yes, we would like to go do a little clothes shopping.
Okay.
Well, anyway, so she'll take you inside. She says, "Based on your excitement, we'll go try to find you music? What is it you're trying to buy exactly?"
Guitar.
She says, they probably sell some of those. She says,
really
"I'm
hope
not good
that
with
guitar
instruments."
is what I think it is here. Considering what horses and vampires are here.
I don't even know what the hell that you're comparing guitars, horses, and vampires. That's really weird.
Look, just because something is called a thing here doesn't necessarily mean it's the thing I think it is.
I see, I understand. Alright, so she brings you to a store that's filled with instruments. It mostly looks like, pipes and flutes and that kind of stuff. But there's a few other instruments. There's a set of drums in the back, and there is a handful of guitars. They are made of wood, but there are guitars.
Okay, so are they acoustic or...
Yeah, they are.
Like, just... Okay,
Acoustic.
so no electric guitars here.
No.
Not that I know what an electric guitar is.
Yeah, but no, they don't have any electric
That
guitars.
is a player question, not a...
Yeah, there are acoustic guitars. A handful of them.
As soon as Sif finds out how to... As soon as she understands that an electric guitar exists, she's gonna want one.
Well, anyway, so Morgan will take you inside and she'll say, here you are. This is the big store here that's got music stuff for those who like that kind of thing.
I think
Ooh,
it's
is
just
this a
we're
Stratocaster or
just
a
browsing.
Telecaster?
Yeah,
But yeah, she's hesitant to touch the guitars without permission.
And see,
Definitely wants to play one.
So whoever's running the store, he comes over and he says, customers. And he's going to look at you and say, and outsiders, I think.
Howdy.
Hi. What can I do for you?
Guitar.
Oh, you mute yourself. I'm getting myself back at me.
She is very much like, she is not even looking at this man, she is looking at the guitars.
Yeah, she's a desperate musician in need of a good instrument to really put out her kind of bottled up energy. You have any big?
And there's going to be a big grin on the guy's face as you just told him how desperate you are for this instrument.
God damn it! You are the worst at negotiation.
Yes.
You know that means gonna increase the price, right?
But since we are from out of town,
I'm saying this above table.
I know.
Jamie, could you please mute yourself? We're getting echo from you. Jamie!
What?
We're getting an echo off of your microphone.
I know, okay?
That's Paul. That was Paul. I can't.
I think
Alright,
she's
Jamie.
AFK.
Yeah, I think Jamie must be. Jamie, are you back? Are you still AFK?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, can you please mute yourself? We're getting bad echo off of you. Just unmute yourself when you want to talk, otherwise please stay muted. Or headphones or something,
Thank
I don't know.
you.
Yeah, thank you. That's so much better. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, he gets a big grin on his face and he says, "Oh, I can sell you one of these if you're interested."
Yeah, but I mean,
I need to try them first.
He says, "Yeah, he says that's fine. Just know if you damage them, you'll have to pay for it."
I don't know. Like, she's gonna treat it like a child. Like, she is caressing these guitars as she picks them up. Yeah, no, it ain't Dragula.
Alright then.
But yeah, she is going to start off. What's a good guitar riff?
Not Stairway.
No!
Stairway. Denied.
Denied.
She's not doing Stairway and she ain't doing Freebird.
Oh, alright. The battle theme from Final Fantasy II.
Fuck.
What do you
Now
think? Something
I should have been
from-
thinking of a song much sooner.
I'm surprised you hadn't had one ready. You were so excited to get the guitar for weeks.
Look, my brain went blank as soon as.
Okay. Maybe
Well,
something from
the-
Queen, Metallica.
Hotel California, I'm guessing
You're
then.
not gonna spend any more
You know
time on
what?
this.
Yeah, Hotel California is good for an acoustic.
I was gonna say we're not gonna spend any more time on whatever the specific thing is, but obviously you decide to play it a bit. So I will take a performance check from you with the guitar check.
With the guitar check.
What? She's got proficiency with guitars. That's the instrument she chose.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but actually, let me
So-
fix it for you first. Hang on.
Wait, do I actually have a guitar check?
I see it on in your proficiency, so you chose it during character creation.
I think apply charisma in this one.
You see it?
It does not show up in my proficiencies.
What? Underneath your skills, you don't see it there? I do. Directly under your passive perception.
There we go.
I was gonna say, there's no way you don't see it there.
Click guitar.
It's guitar, 80-stringed instrument, but
Yeah. Same difference.
oh fuck you! It has been
Oh no!
Oh.
What happened?
okay. So not this
You
one.
got a 3.
So yeah, it doesn't sound horrendous, but it definitely doesn't sound great.
So she's gonna try a different guitar.
He's only got the 3, so alright, you try the second one.
Guitar number 2. There we go.
There we go.
That's a good strong.
Yeah, after the first one, he winced slightly, like he was expecting you to be better. This one, he's like more what he was expecting based on gauging you, how good you were with it, and your excitement.
On a dark desert highway,
Alright,
wind in my hair,
so he
warm
says,
smell of cactus rising up through the air.
you know, you're gonna get Joel's video taken down if you go any more than that.
I know.
Aww.
Thankfully, it's not Disney, so it's not taken down as quickly.
Probably still get taken down pretty quickly. Anyway, so
And
he
I know
says-
it's not, and I know it isn't the band that would take it down. It would be
No, it
some
wouldn't.
Music Corporation
it
bot.
sure would.
Well, it may be the band.
But, but anyway, so he
Anyway.
says, what do you think?
Try a third one?
I mean, I should try the third one.
You know, we got one that's one way, one that's another way. Maybe this one's just right. You never know.
That's true.
Hey, just don't roll a 1.
Oh.
Oh, I think I found her. Starts going into the guitar solo from the live version of Hotel California.
Alright.
You're all going to be standing there for a minute because this is a long solo.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was about to say, you know, we could use the light hand trip to do, but no magic allowed, so we're not doing that.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
Alright. Anyway, so he says, so I take it that this is the one you're gonna want?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's pure roleplay, but
Yeah. And he says,
I'm
These are
assuming this
pretty
comes with a
simple.
case.
it does. And he says, these are made by hand. So, it will cost quite a bit. And he says, $3,000.
I mean, I can let you
Can I
deal with
insight check? Can I insight check that?
That's like almost half the amount of money we got.
Can I
You
insight
can
check
tell.
that for a bit?
I'm gonna say you can tell that he has increased the price a little bit, but he also knows how desperate you are for one because you literally told him. So he kind of knows he's got you over a barrel, so you can tell he's not gonna drop his price.
One way or another, I'm walking out of here with a guitar. It's the
Lithium's just gonna ask our guide, by the way. Is this the only music store here? I'm pretty sure there's another one here, right?
She says, this is the one, the only one.
Really? All these goods you making? You only got the one?
She says, yeah, this is a small city. We just got the one.
You can blame Rocket for this one.
No. Above table, I think we did think about it, because that's literally 6 out of 6,000 out of 8,100. For literally just one.
It was 3,000, right?
3,000. He said 3,000.
I did say 3,000.
Oh, you said 3,000! Oh, okay.
Oh?
Okay.
Where did your mind go?
Somehow your brain decided to double the price.
Yes.
6,000 is what?
I can't have your brain doubling the price, I said.
Sorry, okay, I heard something else, okay.
But yes,
Lithia just looks at Steph, is like, you really want this, don't you?
She just answers by strumming it.
So that's a yes.
Okay, but you gotta promise me you're gonna be the biggest rock star ever. None of this hesitation thing, you are gonna be awesome.
Bitch, I'm already awesome.
Meh.
She just looks you up and she just gives you an eye like, really? And yeah.
Alright, well there goes 3,000, but you get the guitar.
Alright. Let's get the gem store.
Yeah, so the guy basically, when you're leaving, he's like, come back again!
So as a side note, a handmade guitar can cost up to $51,000. So the fact that you got for $3,000 is not bad.
Okay,
That's above
okay. That's in today's money. For all we know, the levels of inflation in this world are like in the 1910s.
So yeah, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio at all.
He did say that like a fancy meal is like $50 here. So
A very, very extremely high-end fancy meal, yes.
Okay, a very high-end meal, like a very high-end meal in today's dollars is a couple grand.
yeah. So
Cost of a fancy meal, cost of a guitar. Okay, whatever. Okay. The next thing we wanted to
Is you guys paid an extra like 500 or 600 because of Rocket's comment.
500 or 600 is not that bad.
considering we have limited ounce of moolah for now, yes, it is bad. Bad Rocket, bad. Above table. Bad Joel.
Wow.
Can we go to a gem store?
Yeah, they've got a jeweler. So she'll
Okay.
take you to the jeweler.
I need a diamond.
Yeah.
So
When you get there, you can see he's got in very, very fancy, very well protected display cases, various types of gems and jewels.
now we already have some of what I needed for a jeweler's kit. So would I be able to get what would be required to wrap up the jeweler's kit here?
Well, he just sells. This jeweler really just sells gems. So you can ask him; he'll be able to advise you where to go from here. But like, it doesn't look like he's selling like he's just selling jewels themselves.
Okay, so would he be able? Okay, yeah. Well, we'll just ask him if he knows where gem cutting tools are sold.
He says, yeah, I can. He says they're not really sold here, but I can arrange to have some brought to you in the next 2 days, and if you come back here, you can pick them up from me.
Okay. For how? Okay, for how much?
He says, well, I have a feeling.
Gold store.
And he says, I have a feeling that you're probably like me, right? You're a jeweler. That's why you want them.
Oh, what can I say? I guess kindred souls really do know how to recognize each other.
He says, yeah. So from one jeweler to another, he says, I can get you what you need, and he says it'll only cost you $500.
Above table, this looks like a good price.
You're pretty sure he's not going to even make any money on this. He's just
Sorry, what's a
helping you out.
buck?
Yeah.
The money that we have.
Yeah, I know. Those are dollars.
Are dollars
Here,
bucks?
man, like
Yeah,
How
he
many deers around here?
he
Oh, I
actually
can
he
go
said
for some deer, Nay.
he laughs and he says another slang term for dollar.
All right. No, we'll accept that, and then
He says
Luthien will
2 days.
Okay, come back in 2 days, and then Luthien will describe a diamond of a certain type and size and quality, which above table is a 50 gold points diamond. Does he have any of those?
He says, "Yeah, I've got stuff like that."
Is that the kind of diamond y'all want?
I need it to cast a spell.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I like I
It's
said,
not
I've been
mine,
working
but-
on this.
And he says, "Yeah, I sell that kind of stuff," and he shows you that he's got a few.
Okay. Are any of them priced differently, or are they all priced the same?
They're all priced the same. They basically look identical.
Okay, so how much for one of those?
He says, "Cause I like you, I'll give it to you for 1,200. I really can't go any lower than that."
How much do we have currently?
We have 50. We have 5,100. We have 5,100 right now, and then if I max out the jeweler's kit, 2 days. That's minus 500. That brings our total to 4,600. So yeah, we can afford the diamond.
Okay.
All right, so we'll take the diamond, and then we'll give it to Nyx. And now Nyx can cast Chromatic Orb.
Finally,
Hey. Woo!
Now we have 2 chromatic orbs.
we do.
Also, you've got 1 chromatic dud if you feel like it.
I mean, yes, I still have chromatic dud.
Anyways, all right, so I think that's it for that. And then on my shopping list, we went. So we needed now just above table, Looney, with the jeweler's kit. All we needed was a crystal lens. So, sake of brevity, like this just wraps up the kit.
Yeah, that was the only thing you really needed was the crystal lens for examining them.
Yeah. Smith's tool components need wooden and hide stuff. I doubt we're gonna have that. Components for an alchemy kit, glass and crystal. Is this a place to ask about that stuff, or is that I have to go?
There's only one. Oh, you mean this jeweler specifically? No, but you could ask Morgan. She might be able to help you out with that.
Yeah. All right. So, because I have on my list glass and crystal for an alchemy kit, as well as I have the salves and the gauze for a healer's kit.
Yeah. So, she tells you that you can get glassware here.
Okay.
She tells you that what you probably consider to be used mostly for like crafting and high-end crafting purposes is like commonplace here.
Okay. Let's go that. And then who wanted the?
Oh my god! I think we're going to a head shop.
A head shop.
Place where they sell bongs.
Oh, that would be all
Before dispensaries were a common thing.
Yeah,
No,
you had bong shops everywhere.
He takes you to like a store that has like utensils and glassware and dishes and like it's like like
It's
a regular
kitchen supply store.
Exactly, a kitchen supply store.
Table, I love this.
Yeah.
So,
She brings you to one. She says, "This is glassware."
uniform. It's crazy.
all right, so let's shop around. What is also above table? Who wanted the alchemy kit?
That'd be me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what do we need? I'm assuming we're able to find what we need.
So you're able to find what you need for that for just $50. It's so incredibly commonplace here.
All
Despite
right.
the fact that you know that this stuff would be worth a lot outside of Techtopia.
Minus 50. Perfect. So, Ocelot, if you want to put that alchemy kit on your character sheet, go right ahead.
Yay!
Alrighty.
And above table, if we have at the end of the 3 days, if we have any money left, we're buying as much shit as we can to sell other places.
Yeah.
Don't give me money.
All right. So that was the components for the alchemy kit. I'm assuming this place has the equivalent of. Actually, we could probably find decent price on the jeweler's kit, the makeup disguise kit. Like, do they have what's that Halloween pop-up store? Like, do they have the equivalent of that here?
They've got the equivalent, because all malls must have one. They've got a Sephora. The equivalent of one.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself from that stupid joke.
Okay, so we need eyeliners, we need foundations,
Yeah.
various powders, and
for no reason, they're ridiculously overpriced.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
always is.
we let's assess how much the price is, and then let's think about it.
So a full disguise kit's gonna set you back $1,200.
1,200 for a full disguise kit.
Do they have anything on sale?
There's nothing on sale.
Oh. No outlet stores? Nah.
not a Shoppers Drug Mart.
No, and Morgan's actually gonna tell you, like, she's gonna lean in to Sip and whisper that this place is a huge ripoff.
Okay.
Is there better place?
Options?
She says there's not really any better options to be gone, at least not that she knows of, but she tells you she's not one for using this kind of stuff.
Okay, so maybe we pass on the disguise kit for now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come back to the disguise kit.
Hilariously, once I hit 3rd level, I get disguise cells.
So you don't even need the kit then.
Well, no, it's for if I want to help disguise others.
Got it. Okay, and then
I'm not the only person.
Do we want to get like medical packs?
Well, that's the next thing I was about to ask. Is Luthien, because Luthien wants to finish up her healer's kit. Are there any places that sell like healing salves and clean bandages?
She says, yeah, you can get that kind of stuff. And she'll take you to the equivalent of like a drugstore, but not a Shoppers. It actually only has...
There's no Shoppers beauty products.
Yeah, it's actually just like medical stuff.
Okay, so it's like an IGA.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Or as the Brits would call it, chemist.
Or the Aussies.
What?
So so what are the prices for healer kits?
Yeah, to wrap up the healer kit.
She tells you that this is the one place here that's not really a store. It's more like this stuff is part of their health coverage. So within reason, you can just take some.
Cool.
Yeah, don't sweep an entire shelf into a bag, but
yeah.
So basically, we can all get one medical kit per person.
No.
I think that
we should definitely get a well-stocked medical kit for the party.
Yeah, that you can basically.
Okay, so we get the medical kit.
It's kind of like the thing me and my roommates have in our house.
Yeah, you've got a healer's kit.
So
are we writing this down?
I'm writing it down the sheet, but I am going to be putting the medical kit on my character sheet. But she's going to make a point of letting everybody know where that kit is on her person at all times.
Yeah, just also remember that without proficiency, it's not going to be particularly helpful.
But I can still use an action to stabilize something, correct?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, doesn't Nathalie, since she's not here, doesn't she get proficiency with healing or something? She said something about being a medic at a certain level.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I think it's from monk subclass.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as familiar with that monk subclass as I am with some of the other ones.
Was it Wave Mercy or was it Wave?
Open hand?
No, she didn't use that. I think she was gonna go. It is Wave Mercy, yeah. You get proficiency with the herbalism kit at 3rd level.
Oh, herbalism kit.
There you go.
Okay. And also just checking, what about our Spud?
Our Spud?
Yeah, let me just look. I don't think he's got proficiency with... Yeah.
I'm just wondering if he gets any medical proficiencies.
I don't believe he does, and let me just check that he didn't take anything. How's that?
Yeah, check his sheet.
Yeah.
Could have taken proficiency.
Because
Nope,
if
he's got no
we
tool.
should
He's
get
got
him
no,
one if he
nothing like
needs it.
that. No, he doesn't have any
Okay.
proficiencies like that.
Hey, Margaret, is there like a place where you can get like all other kinds of like building materials, like pre-made slabs of wood, or
She says, a hardware store? You want to go to a hardware store?
yeah?
I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going.
Yeah,
Just
when we're on the,
Stuff.
we need to like at least have some backup equipment for if we need to repair the cart along our journeys.
She says, you can certainly buy that kind of stuff. Like, hardware stores are pretty boring, but sure.
He likes
That's
to
not
make
anything.
things. He's very handsy.
Hmm. She says, alright, well, hardware store it is then. And she'll take you to a hardware store.
Cool. So the rocket's gonna.
Annoyingly, when you get there, you can't find any employees anywhere.
Huh. So I'm guessing this is just part of the
So it's like home hardware or something like that? Or is this
the city
kitchen
supplies for doing your repairs and stuff.
She says, no, these you have to buy.
Okay.
She says it's just hard to track down the employees. They never seem to be where you want them to be.
So what does this remind us of?
Home Depot.
Home Depot, yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself again.
Alright, Rocky's gonna go and like ogle the pristine wood and see if we can find some good solid planks for making the smithing tools.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you needed like a handful of things to just finish it off, right?
Wooden and hide stuff, that's what was written.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the hide stuff, but the wood you could probably find.
The wood, yeah, the hide, I think, yeah. The hide they don't have here, but they do have wood.
Yeah.
Do they also have the metal?
You already got the metal for the smithing
You got the
tools.
metal from the giant.
Stock metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, they don't really just have like, well, I guess they have some metal you can buy, but you've also got your own scrap metal already.
Yeah.
It says here that you need a crystal lens for a jeweler's kit.
Yeah.
We're getting that. We're getting
got
this stuff to wrap up the jeweler's kit.
Okay.
In a few days.
And we already got our alchemy set. We got our medical kit. So I just need some.
I don't know that above table. Is there anything that people want?
Oh, I'm guessing also, can I get woodworking tools while I'm at the hardware store too then?
Hmm.
I mean, they do sell a woodworking kit.
Alright, how much is the woodworking kit?
1,500.
Yeesh.
Yep.
Can I get the essentials? That is not the full kit, but like enough so I can tinker the rest.
No, it's
Like
you gotta you gotta buy the whole thing or not at all. They're selling like the full kit.
Hmm.
Look at it this way.
They don't have any sales? There's no
No.
like coupons?
No.
No. So Looney, the wood that you would need to wrap up his smith's tools
Mhm.
would be how much?
300.
Okay.
Is there somewhere where I can get totems? Totem objects?
This hardware store doesn't sell anything like that, and Morgan doesn't think they have anything
You
like
gotta
that.
go to one of those shops that just sells all those kitschy knickknacks.
Yeah, she says she'll try to take you somewhere and see if they have them. She doesn't promise. She doesn't know for sure, but she'll take you somewhere that has crap like that.
Yeah. And then
She literally says crap like that.
okay. Looney, included in that 300, would there also be like spare like 2x4s? Rocky would need to fix up the cart.
No, that'll be more. So it's like to finish off the the wood parts of the smith tools is 300. It's 1,500 for wood carver's tools, and wood itself is extra if you want to buy like a bunch of extra wood.
Can Rocket like jot down the schematics of the types of tools that they have there so he can replicate it later?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
Above table, if we wanted raw resources, this is probably not the place.
Yeah, I mean, this has like a lot of wood and some metal, but you've already got some metal. Like, if you want to buy pristine, like perfect wood, it's not really what you'll need for most stuff. So you can, but it's up
probably
to you.
not a good. It's probably not a good use of money. We're probably better getting like raw materials at other places. Like this is the value proposition here is we find cheap finished goods, like the kitchenware.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, because the guard said, "Oh, this stuff is really cheap here, but very valuable outside," does she have any other ideas?
No, she didn't say that. That was me basically saying you guys know, especially your spellcasters, like the value of like jars and stuff.
Okay, so in other words, like we know that right here, if we have any money left over, we should just dump all our money on glassware because we could uptrade that elsewhere.
Definitely yes, but also I think I would like to snazz us up a little bit.
Oh yeah, clothing store, right? Clothing.
We're all getting new clothes.
Are you buying anything other than the 300 at the hardware store? You're not buying anything else, right? You're just getting the wood parts you need for the smith's tool.
Yeah, just the wood.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're now down to $3,050.
All right then.
Sif wants to go to like a torrid or, if nothing else, a hot topic.
They have several different types. They have several types of clothing stores. They have clothing stores for like extreme cold weather. They've got one for extreme warm weather. They've got one that are like casual clothes. One that are really formal clothes. Like, take your pick.
Work sturdy clothes. Ones that will last us damn near forever.
Well, we got our sturdy traveling clothes.
You do have that.
Those.
Except for Rocket, who only has sturdy winter clothes because he's shredded the rest of his.
I shredded the regular clothes, the light clothes.
The traveling clothes. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
What about these? Morgan, how do they?
What'd you find?
Hey,
He's really like he's already tucked into a pair of blue jeans. What? They had a fitting room. That's what they were for, right?
He says that is what they're for, but I will say you find them incredibly uncomfortable because you have a tail and there's no tail hole in these clothes.
I can fix that. I can make my own alterations. Oh, should we get a sewing kit while we're here?
Yes.
Probably.
We're gonna have to patch up some of our clothes at some point.
I think one of these have tail holes, and a lot of us have a few of us have tails.
Some people have wings. I got a tail.
I got a tail.
All three of your tieflings have tails.
Probably skip it.
So how much for a sewing kit?
Skip a hat shop.
They'll sell you a sewing kit for 200.
Do we want a sewing kit, people?
I think it is something we are going to need.
And for 200, that's not too pricey.
Because it's the biggest question, of course, is how we're gonna spin thread. So I think we need it.
I mean, I think the sewing kit comes with thread, right?
Yeah,
it has a little bit in it. Yeah, like not a ton, but enough to do some repair work.
Wait, how expensive is thread here?
Honestly, it depends on the thread.
But I imagine like your basic thread's probably dirt cheap, isn't it?
But I also
pretty
need, like,
cheap.
basic
Yeah.
thread.
Yeah.
I use it for like pants.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if they have modern machinery, they can make thread for a fraction of the price that someone with a spinning jenny or something that doesn't even have a spinning jenny could.
Yeah, but how much is their thread that'd be like worthy to like use on like clothes? Is the real question.
All of it?
Well, on adventuring gear at least.
Yeah.
You can get heavy duty. You can get heavy duty thread and stuff, but that does cost more. But like basic thread is super cheap.
Well, here's the thing: even the heavier duty thread, the stuff that we could get from here, like this is above table conversation, is probably worth a hell. It's probably worth a hell of a lot more or on the outside, because they have modern machinery. They can make really good thread for next to nothing.
Yep.
Like, if I don't know, when's the last time somebody went to a clothing store? But thread is dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So if we wanted, like, let's say, like, we wanted a couple spools of like heavy duty thread, Looney, how much would that be?
I don't know, 20. And these are big spools.
Yeah, I'm good for $20 for a big spool of heavy duty thread.
All right, done. Could put it, and then again, like I said, I'm making a mental note of this is a place that on our third day out, we have, like, this currency is useless everywhere else. We just dump our currency in this stuff if we have any money left over.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll also get a good sewing kit.
Well, that's like I said.
So who's gonna carry the sewing kit? Actually, question. Sewing kit is what type of skill check, Looney?
It's literally, there's a sewing kit proficiency with it. It's dexterity.
But there's always...
It's dexterity.
Thank you. Okay, who in our dex people would be interested in this? Well, we only have 2 dex people, right? We've got a monk and a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Sif has dex as her second highest stat.
Well, I mean, question is who wants to be in charge of alterations?
I don't mind. I make stuff all the time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Here's the thing. If you give it to Sif, she might impose her fashion sense on you.
I'm okay with that.
You know, it's not the worst thing.
You're all gonna look like some sort of like Visual K fucking group.
Lithia just hands the kid over to Sif. I expect great things from you. Assuming that your character has the inventory space for it, I don't know if your character does. I don't know how weights.
So it's actually what's called a Weaver's Kit, and that will be it's 5 pounds.
Okay. That is a lot of 5 pounds. I know 5 pounds. That makes sense. I mean, an actual sewing machine is like really. Also, I can't open my own shoe. I'm gonna refresh my page.
I mean,
so who's taking the Weaver? It's not like, okay, so I'll put it on your sheet. It's not like you've got proficiency with it, but you've got the kit.
Yeah, but that is a skill she can work towards, though, over time.
Mm-hmm.
And then before we leave here on the third day, we'll stock up. Yeah, we'll stock up on all the supplies.
All right then.
Are we done?
We saw the regular clothes
limited
shopping.
My carrying capacity, though. So
I mean, if you're just encumbered, it just means your character's having struggle like lifting stuff, and we can rearrange the stuff at the end of the trip.
Yeah, so remembering being encumbered means your move speed is half.
So yeah, we're taking a little bit longer.
Not encumbered yet, but that is probably the last thing she can carry.
Yeah. Actually, I thought I put my bedroll in the cart, so that should be a 0 there. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then we were going to get random assorted clothing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I know that somebody said something about hot topics. So since somebody had an idea, let's do that first.
Rocket's looking for something similar to a MEX.
A what?
MECs, Mountain Engineering Clothing.
Oh.
Like a Mark's Work Warehouse?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, in terms of clothes, like, there's basically the equivalent of, like, the 5 types of clothing that you can, like, in D&D. So, like, there's common, there's fine clothes, there's robes, there's traveler's clothes, and then there's, like, costume clothing.
Oh, Sif is all in on the costume.
So that's the type of clothes, and they all have slightly different weights.
So it looks like Rocket's getting his full kit of proper traveling clothes then.
Okay. Yeah, so the traveler's clothes will set you back. Unfortunately, you notice here that clothing is weirdly expensive. But it's also really well made.
That's what he likes. He likes well made.
Yay.
So,
I don't suppose there's anything we can do about our poor friend Ironwolf here. It's kind of difficult to get fashion on him, though.
They do not have clothing for centaurs.
Maybe we get him a nice jacket, though. This upper half of the body is still human-like. Maybe get him like a jean jacket.
So they have a regular, so like a set of traveler's clothes is going to set you back 75.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
So who's getting clothes?
Rocket's getting some traveler's clothes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's for Rocket. Okay.
Anyone else buying clothes?
So my character on her background, would you say those are more like robes with like a bit of a cloak in it? Would
I
that
guess.
fall under...
I feel like it falls under common clothes, to be honest.
Okay. So if I just wanted a set of common clothes, how much is that?
That would be 50.
Okay. And fine clothes are how much?
Fine clothes would be, 525.
No.
That's a lot of money for him.
I mean, so to sake of brevity, do people who want clothes for their characters, they just get a set of regular clothes and it's like you can theater of the mind, like flavor it however you want?
Basically, yeah. If it's regular clothes, like something you would wear in like a mild temperate climate. If you want like for sturdy traveling clothes, you would need traveler's clothes, and then which you guys do already have.
And we already got the heavy traveler's clothes for like really bad weather.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So aside from Sif, who wants clothes?
Except I think you said Sif wants like costume clothes. Which
Possibly. We'll see. It depends on, like...
I guess it depends on the kind of clothing you're thinking of.
Basically, what would her outfit in her art be?
That would be costume clothes. So that one would be... Yeah, that one's 150, so it's a little more expensive.
I mean, for 150, we have 2,700.
Like, you want her to be fabulous. That's her job.
Yeah.
I'll say false if not and just look at clothes too.
Alright, so costume clothes for Sif at 150. And then I guess Luthien will take some regular clothes. I heard Deidre for regular clothes as well.
Yep.
Anybody else? Does Phantom want clothes? Do we get to play dress up with Phantom?
I feel like Phantom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phantom probably wants like a ninja urban wear hood or something.
Yo, I could see Phantom wanted to go like by the sports check or something, or national sport. I got like compression pants and everything.
High mobility, low visibility.
So, yeah, do we get to play dress up with Phantom?
Easy to wash blood out of.
Jamie, you're muted again. Honestly, just unmute yourself for this, what they're trying to talk to you here. Oh, signs closed. Honestly, this is the moment where you would unmute yourself, Jamie, so that you could talk to us.
Okay.
Nice try, Paul. You don't sound anything like Jamie.
Yeah, a couple octaves difference, just swinging out there.
Oh, you muted again, Jamie. There you go. Oh, what?
What's going on? One.
Close.
There you go.
Alright, you want clothes? We get to play dress up with Morgan?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What kind of clothes?
Dress.
You want a dress?
Dress.
You want to be fancy?
So, work dress or casual dress?
Or super fancy dress?
She signs. She just signs dress. It's like it does not matter. She just wants a dress.
Oh.
Casual dress it is.
That would just be common clothes. Yeah, that would just be common clothes.
Okay. So I'll put that for...
No John Wick suits?
Mm-mm.
I think assassins should always wear suits, but...
That's because, I mean, I agree, they really perfected what assassins should look like with that series.
Especially women.
I mean, you can get her a suit.
I don't think we have the money for a suit.
You could buy one, but it would be $525. So
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, so that leaves us with 24. So that leaves us with $24.50 in the bank for other things. I think we're good to close it off here, unless there's stuff that other people want.
Yeah, I would say keep in mind to keep some on the side in case that when they're here next week, you want to talk to Nathalie and Russet about anything they want to buy.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so we're done our shopping.
We should definitely get some stationery for Nathalie.
Ooh.
And a sketchbook, yeah.
All the paper.
Like
sketchbooks,
pens, papers, all the...
Yeah, how much for
all
stationery?
The stationery. We'll wait till the next week when she's here, but...
Alright, I'm gonna put a thing in the note. Ask Nathalie about stationery store. And then we could do with that. Well, I mean, we're gonna be going back here for shopping anyways in 2 days' time. So,
yeah.
All right. What's next on our list? Do we want to take a short rest and then deal with the fighting pit, or?
I think we should.
I want to take the short rest while eating food and watching other people run the fighting pit.
Can we do that?
She tells you there's no food.
Short rest, but
yeah, she said that's definitely not a short rest activity either. But she says you can go watch for sure.
Yeah, let us go watch and eat food.
Like, is there way you could get food and then to bring it in, or is there food?
They don't.
Hot dog vendors.
There is no food there, and they don't allow food on the inside.
Okay.
Oh.
No hot dog.
Right,
no hot dogs in
How about this? We go for dinner, then we go to the fights.
Yep.
Sure, Morgan's willing to take you to go get food. This is where she then asks, what quality food? Because if you want basic food, you don't have to pay for it at all. But if you want the high-end stuff, you will have to pay for it.
I think we should at least try the basic.
Yeah, let's try the basic first.
We have basic for breakfast tomorrow.
We want to know what we want to taste the baseline, and then we can go up from there.
All right. So the baseline equivalent for the food is anything ranges from anything from what we might consider fast food here to a really basic sit down place.
Basic sit down place. I feel like
yeah.
We all want to take a load off.
Yeah,
but that's what you can expect in terms of the stuff that no one has to pay for in terms of food quality.
Which honestly, compared to what we've been eating lately,
yeah, which
probably
is just a good berry a day each for an extended period of time. Yeah.
So while they're sitting down and eating, Rocket is sharing Morgan the travel stories they have from the orc camp out.
Actually, so oddly enough, Morgan doesn't eat with you.
Oh.
No?
Yeah, she explains that while she's on duty, she's not allowed to eat. She's just got to watch you.
Okay.
When she rotates out with someone else, she'll eat.
Okay, I was worried for a second. I don't want you to stand there starving the whole time.
No, so when you guys go to sleep, she'll be rotating out with someone else to watch you while you're asleep.
So while we're eating, does that count as a short rest activity?
Yeah, I guess you can have a short rest, sure, while you're eating.
DM, what is the weight on the costume clothes?
Oh, hang on, I've got that. The costume clothes are 4 pounds.
Okay, and one thing I'm noticing with the item inventory, when something is not equipped, it still has the weight.
Yeah, so you just have to change the number to 0. I don't know why, because you're right, why would the equip make sense? But the equip thing basically is what it actually is for on the back end, the modifiers for creating, like, if it was a weapon, it would create an attack in the attack section, but if you unequip it, it would disappear.
Okay.
It's also for, like, or if you were wearing a shield, it would affect your AC. That's what that's actually for, not for the weight of you carrying it.
That was why my encumbrance was so high.
Yeah, basically, the game assumes you're still carrying it if it's not equipped, because you could be carrying a sword but not having it, like, in your hands, or a shield or something. So if you don't want to have to wait, you have to put, like, the number to 0. Yeah, I don't know, it's whatever.
Yep.
I figure you must have fixed it. For whatever.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Now I will have to put those numbers back on when I re-equip stuff, but
yeah. Oh, actually, what I would have changed is not the weight, but the number on the left for the number of items to 0. That way, you don't have to remember the weight later.
Number of items.
Yeah, but that's fine. We can fix it later. Well, I can just give it to you. So, common clothes weigh 3 pounds. And traveler's clothes, are that, and then
7.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you just change the number to 0, and then that way you don't have to deal with the weight. Okay, so that's your shopping done. You guys sit down and have a meal. So at this point, you've now been here. You kind of got there in the early morning. Whatever, maybe like 11. It's now evening. It's probably like 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. What are we eating?
Honestly, she'll take you to a restaurant that's like, I don't know, like a family restaurant. So, a little bit of everything. So you guys can eat whatever you want. Yeah, but not Applebee's, because Applebee's is horrendous, and they would never allow an Applebee's.
This is like standard quality
this
food.
This place seems to have a health inspector.
Yeah, there's no way something of Applebee's quality could possibly operate there. It's more like an Eastside Mario's quality, but like not just Italian food. So
but
whatever you
have you carbonara.
Yeah, whatever you guys want, you can order from like a family restaurant that's got like that level of food. They've got a little bit of everything. So what you eat is actually up to you, but yeah.
Rocket's gone for just a bite of every single different thing he can find.
Well, considering you don't have to pay for the food, that is actually fine. They would get annoyed at you if you wasted a ton of it, but
no, like he's getting to the point where he's just sampling all the food enough so that it's like fill this entire plate, and he's just gonna scarf it down.
Sure,
Chinese buffet style.
Yeah, that is fun. So, yeah, definitely the best meal you've had since you've entered the dragon.
Yep.
Guys, Guys, we gotta come here again.
This for free?
Yeah, Morgan will say, yeah, we keep like I said, our people here do not need to worry about a good standard of living. Everyone here gets that. All of our people.
I'm eating
Guys,
with
huddle
my
up.
hands.
We need
But-
to be able to come back here anytime we want.
I agree.
So everyone just needs to be on their best behavior.
This is a pretty nice place.
Have you even seen the beverages they have here? It's fuzzy, and it doesn't taste like alcohol.
Certainly is a step up from rations. Big step.
Here, try some of this sweet stuff.
We should definitely buy some additional foodstuffs before we leave.
Rocket's holding up a cup of
Only bring stuff that has a long
root
shelf
beer.
life.
Yeah, but
Too rapid.
still, we could definitely improve our food situation.
If we bring some spices, we can improve our food situation pretty easily.
Yeah, spices.
It tastes okay, fine.
It's
Yeah,
still going to be
tastes
dried
good.
meat berries and hardtack.
I don't know,
Whatever
maybe they
we're
have really
eating,
good
I'm eating with
preservatives.
my hands.
Salted pork and such.
That makes sense that Ironhoof eats with his hands.
I'm just imagining. Just Ironhope takes a handful of cake and just shoves it in his mouth.
He's lucky he can fit in the buildings here.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. I try that fuzzy drink and I'm like, what's fuzzy in my mouth? It tastes good.
See, now I want to see what an expensive meal is like. Not like
Like,
right now.
No, you'll never
Right.
be able to eat anything ever again.
It's like a fancy restaurant. You taste like probably the best food ever, and it's like it just
Everything
works
else
out.
becomes a
Around your
letdown.
taste buds.
Oh, actually, Morgan does tell you that if you want to go to one of the really high-end ones, you do have to wear high-end clothes to go to them.
So we're not fancy enough.
He says, well, they don't care about what you do or what you look like or anything like that. They just have a dress code requirement. That's all. For the she says for the ambiance of the place.
That.
Let me guess, no pants, no surface.
She actually says, I think that's normally a rule, but I don't know if that counts for. And she's gonna look at Iron Heart. I'm not sure that counts. Yeah.
Trying to figure out what rules apply to a centaur.
She doesn't know. She doesn't run those restaurants.
No.
For the time being, let's just enjoy ourselves a bit.
Yep.
Yay!
Enjoy yourselves. Look, we got nice clothes now. This is great. This is more what I'm used to wearing. And she's, doing a little. She does a little bit of a
we have
twirl
changes
with
of clothes.
Yes.
I honestly thought I'd have to make all of our clothes.
What's the big deal about clothes, Nay?
Oh, it helps to protect your skin from, getting brushed up and stuff.
Also, the
As
sun, or well, not really in my case, the sun, but
Also, Ironhoof has no idea what a sun is.
Rocket kind of rolls up his sleeve to show
I know it's
how half his arm is not covered in scrapes and burns.
Are you getting burned?
No, from his tutelage back at home. All the experiments and everything from making stuff. Hot iron and stuff.
Hmm.
Is that
Learning how to
loud,
tinker.
Vinny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, you have a nice meal.
you have a nice meal.
And
It
then,
is a nice sit down.
Yeah, nice deal. If
We like
Deidre
this
wants
place.
if Deidre wants to roll hit dice, she can.
Anybody wants to roll hit dice or whatever you get from a short rest?
I'll do it. Which one?
No,
At some
I'm pretty sure
point-
Deidre and I are the only ones that took damage.
I think
yeah.
I already changed your hit points. I wasn't thinking about it earlier.
Oh,
Whatever. It's fine.
Don't we're not planning on joining the fights today.
No, we're doing it tomorrow,
Yeah.
but it's that, you're taking
Preferably
a-
with with the rest of the party.
yeah.
Hey,
I am perfectly fine spending this entire session just exploring this city.
hey, after we're done dinner, did you want to show us some of your favorite spots around the city, Morgan?
He says, well, I don't know what to show you. I already kind of showed you everything interesting.
I don't know, any parks,
I mean, she says there are parks if that's really what you're interested in.
green spaces.
Yeah, she says we got them.
Favorite desserts?
She says, no, I don't really have a sweet tooth, to be honest. She says, I like meat and then more meat.
I don't know what your commanding officer was complaining about. You're a great guard.
She says, I'm pretty casual and laid back for guards. They take their job more seriously, usually. Also, she's super strict with me, if I'm being honest.
Is it a family thing?
She says, yeah, it's a family thing.
See your mother?
Okay, look, just leave it at that. We don't have. She doesn't have to share. She doesn't wanna.
And she says, yeah, that's my mom. You probably noticed there's a family resemblance.
Yes.
What can I say? She has high expectations for me that I don't plan to fulfill.
The whole ring
That makes sense.
responsibility. I can relate. I'm a rebel. She's absolutely not a rebel. There's absolutely no responsibilities she's ever actually had to worry about.
Yeah. Morgan says, to be honest, I one day I would like to leave our very peaceful place and go on an adventure. It's probably stupid because I'll probably die, but it'll be interesting, so, there's that.
Well, that'd be cool.
You know what? The spirit of adventure is always one to follow, man.
And she's like, well said, old guy.
Oh, we call him Grandpa. He doesn't actually remember his name.
What do you mean? Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you wanted to, come with us.
She says, no, I think I'd die far too quickly with that. No offense.
No, we're bad at protecting people.
I mean, we kept.
And then she just starts having like a 1,000-yard stare, thinking about all the people in the town who died.
Just a Vietnam flashback. Just the burning inside the house.
Literally yesterday.
Yes.
It's like I felt this from yesterday.
Actually, the day before yesterday, because you spent a day in the town. So, yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah,
Either way, it's
fresh. It's a fresh,
It's still fresh. I'm not sure it counts as PTSD if it's literally the same week.
Yeah, you need at least a week to be able to get over something.
I think it's just traumatic stress, not post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No.
Now, they say you can eat like a horse, but can you eat like a centaur?
I mean, he's got 2 stomachs, right? We don't actually know the anatomy of this horse, man.
She says, you want to look inside him and find out?
Is there a way to do that without hurting you?
She says...
I mean, he's made of gold. I think it'd be pretty hard to cut him open, man.
She says, we don't have to cut your horse friend to look inside him. She says, we've got stuff for that kind of thing. It's kind of a weird use for it, but I'm pretty sure they'd let you.
Maybe you have a cure for the whole gold thing.
She says, I don't know how to cure anything, but our doctors might be able to.
Okay.
Probably we should go and check them out before the end of the day.
Wait, are you taking him to the vet?
We are taking him to the vet.
Wait, would you need an animal one or a human or a more person one?
Yes.
What if they count as?
Both. You need both.
I mean, one for the horse half, one for the person half.
Alright, so you guys finish eating, and a new change of plans. Morgan takes you to a medical center. It brings you to a doctor. He's just gonna look at Ironhoof and be like, huh.
Waves high.
Yeah, he's not usually like this. He's usually, well, I don't know. Before he turned black and white.
Says, the doctor says so he doesn't have a horse half normally?
No, I'm talking about the gold part.
The gold part. The horse half is just how he is.
And he's like, wait a second, I think I've read about about that. And like he pulls out a book and he's like looking through it and he's like, and then he's like going through stuff, and he gets through it and it's centaur. Okay.
Yes.
Nods yes.
I'm just kind of
man.
looking around his office and his tools.
So apparently he got kissed by this fish lady and started turning gold. So
He says, that's interesting. That sounds like a curse. We don't get a lot of those around here.
you got anything to help him
I
out?
would imagine so, with the lack of magic.
He says, yes, I think I can treat this curse. But just to be safe, I better do a full examination. Before I mess around and accidentally make your friend worse.
Yeah, I feel like you would appreciate that.
You're okay. As Ron is like petting rabbit.
What does he mean by that?
He's going to look at you very closely in very uncomfortable places.
Why?
Just close your eyes and hum a song
Just
that
breathe
you like.
normally and turn your head and cough.
Okay, thanks.
So he'll take Ironhoof to a back room. I give Ironhoof a full exam. He'll draw some blood, the whole thing.
How
Can you get his needle
do I
in there?
blood through the gold?
I mean,
Is he
gold
able
is a
to?
soft metal.
Yeah, and also he's not
Not when
actually
it's
solid
that
gold yet. Yeah, he's only
Not
gold
solid
colored right now. Yeah.
He's gold plated.
Phantom's asking if you can come in.
Oh, yeah, he'll let Phantom in if Ironhoof doesn't care.
I don't mind.
Yeah, alright. So Phantom, you're in there. He's giving Ironhoof a full exam. Blood, checks his teeth, his tail, his reflexes, like a full physical.
Yeah, so
His eyes.
turn your head and cough.
Just stare at the doctor, making sure they don't hurt Ironhoof. Just stares.
Aww.
Aw, emotional support rogue.
Just stares. One little from Ironhoof. I'm kicking ass.
The doctor is sorely uncomfortable by your staring.
Which I think you have your mask now. When I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which makes him a little uncomfortable. But he finishes the exam and he says, "Alright, now to check what's going on with your blood." And he just like pulls out a microscope and starts looking at your blood.
Okay.
Freaking Phantom is curious.
What are you seeing there, man?
And he'll be like, "It's a weird thing. I see inside his cells down there that some of them are slowly turning gold. And they're like, attacking each other. It's very strange."
Bells?
What are you saying that he has a jail inside of him?
And he says, "Oh, right, you're not from here." He says, "All living things are made up of a bunch of smaller things that do different stuff to make you work." He says that's an extreme simplification. He says, "But we have all sorts of types of things. The big one is blood."
Grandpa is going to stare at his hands really hard.
he can't see them without using specialized tools. He says, and he's like, and you have all sorts of kinds that protect you when you're sick and attack things that enter your body. It's a whole thing.
Cool.
Staring even harder.
I feel like we are all going to need a little. I think we all need a little basic education. Or at least those of us who are education inclined.
So he realizes that saying this stuff isn't going to help you that much, and he's like, "Well, you'll have to take my word for it." But he'll be like, "Okay, I normally do this for children, but all right." He'll gather all of you in there and put like a small slideshow presentation on the most basic health.
We learned about the mitochondria. Of the cell.
Yeah, he'll talk about he'll go over exactly, very basic stuff, and he'll end because he likes focusing on health, on the immune system, on the concept of immune cells that will attack intruders and
Wait,
get
are
the
we
rest of
learning
the
germ
moving.
theory? Are we getting lectured germ
Yes.
theory? This is amazing.
Morgan notes about the shit.
Taking notes, okay.
It's not the weed that makes us sick. It's these little things that we can't see.
I thought it was miasma.
What? So as this is going on, he'll give you this full lecture, and he'll be like, "Yeah, so just keep an eye out for." He gives you the basic concept of germs and stuff. He's like, "So keep an eye out for germs and things like that. Try to be more health conscious because you'll find yourselves feeling better most of the time, and you'll get sick less often."
How do you if I have to touch a wound to heal it?
He says you should try to clean your hands the best you can. Ideally, you wouldn't infect it with anything. And he says alcohol's a good sterilizer.
You mean if I put alcohol in my hands, it'll kill the germs?
Oh, he says, ideally, assuming it's fine. Most of the time, it probably will help anyway. He says also
with undead.
He says, "Oh, that's different." He says, "Undead are magic, and you can't do anything about them. They're too gone to be healed."
Venom just signed.
Alcohol can be hard to come across. How do you keep your hands clean?
He says, "Well, we produce a type that isn't for drinking."
Medical
Is
grade.
it expensive?
He says, "I'm afraid it's regulated, so I can't give you any.
Oh, okay.
It's dangerous."
Are there any other ways of cleaning your hands?
He says, "Well, we have ways. We have soap."
No, soap. We know soap.
What's soap?
He says, "But not
complete barbarians. We have soap.
Well, then he says, "Well, then you understand."
Made out of animal
Something
fat.
you're talking about.
Yeah, he says exactly.
Wait, did Ironhoof just say what is soap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Venom just sniffs Ironhoof.
Oh yeah, no, we're all taking a bath before this day's out.
And we're all gonna see if we can't find some cheap soap to stock up on.
Yeah. I'm interested in the soap too.
Venom just sniffs
We are
herself.
going to be the cleanest adventuring party ever.
Yeah.
Ironhoof smells like a mix of a horse and manly musk.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely getting a bath.
I have a very strong horse smell for sure.
Oh yeah, no, we're all bathing.
Yeah, we're all bathing. Phantom signs like, I need a fucking bath.
Yeah, so the doctor as well will leave you, as he's finished his very basic education, health education, he's gonna leave you with the, one final comment, he's gonna, look around and be like, if you see any, and he's gonna pull out a jar with one of those black worms, he's like, stay away from these things.
Oh! Venom pulls one out!
Oh yeah, no, we're familiar with those.
Yeah, Venom pulls one out!
And
he's dead ones.
And he's gonna kind of look around and be like, they're kind of like that thing I told you about. They're kind of like those immune cells, so stay away from them.
Immune cells. Well, there's from something trying to fight an infection. If I'm right, if I'm following.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's happening with me right now, right?
He says, "Oh no, your thing is a curse. That's a whole different thing."
So, wait. If the worms are like immune cells fighting an infection, what's the organism?
The doctor goes, don't worry about that, and can't talk about that, and he says, go outside and talk to my receptionist, and she'll give you something for your gold horsey friend.
Thank
you very much.
I have a suspicion.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, more. Sam does too. I want to see. I want information. I want information.
I think we should maybe not push the doctor.
Yeah, push not. Yeah.
But I think this is definitely something to file away if we get to meet the city council.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I think they might be aware.
We never did catch your name. What was it again?
He says Dr. Klufenhofer.
I'm done.
Love it.
Done.
Klufenhofer.
All right.
So what am I given?
So he's getting.
Let's go to this receptionist and.
Yeah, so she'll pull out like a half a dozen small vials and a large box with about 200 syringes, and she says, "What you're gonna do is you're gonna give him one of these, fill this with that liquid, and give him one of these shots every day until he's no longer gold."
Okay.
So once a day, jab.
Yeah, she says he should be fixed in about a year.
We have a year's supply?
Yeah, she says, here's a year's supply. She says, hey, look, this is
halt the progression?
It will stop it from getting any worse, and then eventually it'll cure it in a year. It's a curse, so this is the best we can do. If you've got some other means of magically removing the curse, that would be better. But this'll work.
Phantom will legit take it because she's gonna be the one doing the whole.
Okay.
I thought I was going to be the one being nurse. Okay.
Question: where exactly am I getting the needle stuck in?
In your butt.
Yeah, it is in his butt. I was about to say that. She was going to be
well enough. This is a shot in the butt.
Yeah, she was going to be tactful about saying it, but yes.
But this means that we have more time to find cure.
Yeah, and I think we need a stealthy person to get the shot in the butt without spooking him.
Shot in the butt.
Surprise butt suppository.
No, it's a fucking needle.
Yep, shot in the butt.
Surprise butt stab.
Yep.
Anyways.
You need to take it now?
Mm-hmm.
That's that problem managed for the time being.
Yep. And Luthien will be the one supervising the injections.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Wolf is no longer going to die.
Yeah, and because this is medical stuff, you don't have to pay for it.
Good.
Pretty sure he's already dead. We established that.
No, he's not.
The doctor confirmed.
What now?
Yeah, the doctor's gonna 100% confirm that Ironhoof is definitely alive. Because if Ironhoof comments at all, he'll say, "No, you're definitely alive." And he doesn't know why you thought you'd be. He has no idea why you thought you'd be dead, because that wouldn't make any sense at all.
Because Luke said that I'm dead, and Nathalie says I'm undead.
They were gaslighting him.
Oh my god! I wish Nathalie was here right now.
So he will tell you that horses are not a good source.
With Nathalie about this at some point.
He's going to tell you that horses are not a good source of medical information. Just as
yeah, it isn't, but I don't know why they moved. I don't know why they just ran with it.
So yeah,
I can understand why Nathalie just ran with it.
Yeah.
So So I was like,
Alas.
Nate, stupid Luke, stupid Nathalie, liars.
The horse wasn't lying. The horse just doesn't know any better. Nathalie knew better.
Oh,
Did she though?
or stupid Nathalie.
Anyways,
I feel like Nathalie at this point just takes a lollipop from the side and just hands it to him. Like, sticks it into his mouth.
a question from Morgan.
Mhm.
The guards at the border, they're taking care of our horse, right?
I would assume
That's a
they're
good
going to give him food. He eats what horses eat, right?
He likes to eat meat.
Oh, they're probably not giving him meat.
I think we should maybe send a word back to them about the horse.
Yeah, as you
I
say
think that was an
already-
oversight on our part. I apologize.
As you're saying that, she's already pulling out that device to hold up to her face to be like, "Hey, it's a heads up. You might want to give the horse meat." Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. Like that's what they said.
I mean, he's giant,
Aren't you going to go
two-headed.
talk to
Of
them?
course
They
he's gonna
need
eat.
to know
It-
about that.
She
What
says,
is that thing, by the way?
She says, it's like a sending stone. Yeah, that's for all you need to know.
I mean, yeah,
So
no, we
you're
understand
gonna-
sending stones. I assume it does some method of long distance communication as opposed to through whatever year science.
She says, all you need to know is it's like a sending stone.
Okay.
Yeah, it just does the same thing that we can do with magic. With, well, not that any of us actually have that ability.
It's kind of wild that you guys have, like, all of you just have these sanding stones.
She says, we have a lot of things. She says, we are far more advanced. This is why I told you we're not afraid of that cult. Because we are far more advanced than they are. We know things that they don't know, and we know they're full of crap.
All the more reason to get that council meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm just curious. What would you say if, like, what our chances would be if, we're traveling outside, and if we were to, like, get a meeting with the council, would we be able to, like, say, hey, we're dealing with these crazy cultists, and if you can get some support to try to go and bring the fight to them, to their doorstep, by sending us.
What?
How well do you think that would work?
What?
She just gives him the most confused look, and she's like, she's just gonna turn to Sif and Luthien and be like, is he alright?
Luthien just shrugs. Like, he gets excited and he gets on these tangents. I just go with it. Like, I'll be honest. I don't want. Every time I tell him no, I feel a little bit bad on the inside. So I don't want to say too much, but just don't worry about it, okay?
Don't mind him. He's an idiot.
And she says, "Gotcha, idiot. I know a bunch of those, so that's fine."
He's young and a little stupid still.
She says, "Yeah, honestly, I just kind of ignore them. It helps." All right. Well, she says, "I imagine you guys are feeling pretty worn out after your interesting tour of the city. So why don't I take you to the hotel so you can get a nice rest in?"
Do these hotels have baths?
She says, "Of course they do. That would be foolish for them not to." She says, "Now, I think your friend," and she's going to point to Ironhoof, "is going to have to stay outside because they're not quite designed for horse people."
Do you have?
Yeah, no,
Completely racist.
I don't think they encounter a lot of centaurs.
Out of curiosity, would Ironhoof be able to stay with the horse Luke? So he's not by
She says,
himself?
I can arrange to have someone come and take your horse friend, or I'll bring your horse friend there when I rotate off shift. How's that?
Yeah, that way Luke isn't by himself. Or
You might have to give me that shot before that happens, though.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely giving that to you as soon as as soon as you look distracted. I think is when Morgan's gonna jab you with it.
The doctor will give the first one to show you how to do it.
Okay.
So he does it just any time of the day, or
no? He says right before you go to sleep should be good.
Okay.
And ideally, you give your friend something to eat with it, and he'll give Ironhoof an apple to go with it.
Mmm. And I ate the apple.
Huh, a doctor with
Above table, it's actually surprising a doctor has one of those.
Yeah, no, I was about to say.
The doctor will actually make a quote and say, an apple a day will help keep the doctor away. He says, not really, but it's a funny phrase to say and for me to give them out.
Wait, so then why are you still here if those things keep you away, though?
They don't. It's a joke. I think it's supposed to be that every if you eat apples more regularly, you probably are healthy enough that you don't go to a doctor.
He says, "A healthier diet's nice, and also apples are just kind of they're a little sweet, you know. They're a good snack for kids."
Like the green ones myself.
I'm
a sour girl. What can I say?
And he says to each their own.
You don't look like you taste sour.
And he'll also leave you with one other thing. He'll tell you that if you let your horse friend eat more gold, it'll take longer to cure.
But you're never going to find out how I taste.
Wait. I'm sorry, the more gold I eat,
the longer it'll take to cure you.
The longer it takes to cure.
So no more eating gold for you.
Luthia be like, as if that wasn't apparent enough already.
Yeah. He will also say, he says that the closer he is to being cured, the more he is going to want to eat gold, so just keep an eye on that.
Okay.
The curse fighting back and all that.
Okay, Looney, you're gonna have to tell me.
Yeah, that's fine. I will.
You're gonna have to tell me.
Alright, so Morgan will take you to the hotel. You each get a whole room all to yourself.
Nice.
Whole room for me. Big bed. It's just strong.
And Morgan will take Ironhoof to so another guard will come to watch over you guys while you're resting for the night, and Morgan will head off and bring
nearly as personable.
No. This one's all business.
Morgan's more fun.
Yeah, and Morgan will take Ironhoof to go hang out with Luke. So this will be your RP opportunity for this week.
While we're taking the baths?
While you're resting in the evening.
Okay.
In the hotel. Basically,
each room has its own individual bath. So
it does. Basically, what you have is a gigantic suite that's over 2 floors, and all your rooms are connected to the main area of that suite.
Oh, I was thinking Japanese onsen. There's a communal.
Nope, we're doing it the way I described it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nope, private baths.
Yep.
Private bath.
Luthian is running straight to try a bath. That's the minute you get in, she's just going to take a bath. You're not going to see her for a couple hours.
Yeah, we can have her bubble bath.
You guys are encountering running water and stuff in a way that you've never encountered before, like indoor plumbing. It's kind of crazy.
There's indoor plumbing.
Not like this.
It's not as advanced, and it's not as good.
Yeah. And Ironhoof, you're going to get to hang out with Luke.
Now, Sid is discovering a bidet.
I want to tell him everything that happened.
Also, it's 6 p.m.
Yeah, so we're going to call it. We'll be back in an hour after dinner, but this is perfect dinner